My brother lives in Austin, Texas, and he recently showed me around the city. Austin is a fantastic destination with a thriving culture. I could wax poetically about its architecture, or its food, or its craft beer scene, my favorite of which is Jester King Brewery, which is like a strange hippie commune for beer out in the middle of nowhere, and I love it. But I think my favorite part of the trip was a day at a local Austin favorite, Barton Springs. Barton Springs sits next to a fantastic park. It's got wide sweeps of grass, perfect for soccer or frisbee or outdoor concerts, and a fun playground with a rusted old fire truck my son loved and a working miniature train. But of course, the best feature is the spring itself. The spring rises further upstream from the park, meaning that the entry point for Barton Springs more resembles a small river. The city long ago set up walls around this mini river, and with the inclusion of ropes, ladders, and a few lifeguard stations, plus a fence to charge for admittance, the city made this river spring into a pool. A very cold pool because it's fed by a spring, but a pool nonetheless. And it's my favorite kind of pool. I absolutely love the idea of a city using a natural resource and making it into something entertaining. You see these, but rarely. A natural spring turned into a pool, a natural rock formation made into a climbing wall, a gently sloped hill turned into a sledding location. No need to build a pool, no need to build a gym, and no need to have pesky health and safety inspectors come and ruin everyone's fun. It honestly baffled and delighted me that such a place is allowed to exist. In fact, let's combine those words to describe Barton Springs. It's a baffle-lighting place. Because if you were to actually build a pool in the middle of a spring and charge for entry, you'd get obliterated by insurance companies. That water isn't pure, it's not tested for bacteria, it's not rated for safety, shut it down. But because it's been there for decades, and because it's managed by the city and not for profit, I'm baffle-lighted that they can just tell insurance companies to leave them alone. Just keep people from bringing in glass, charge a small fee for maintenance and lifeguards, and not for a profit, and swim at your own risk. No, seriously, swim at your own risk. If you drown, you can't sue, so just, don't drown. This is illustrated further in the free section of Barton Springs, just downstream. The walls of the pool and the flowing stream form a sort of waterfall and shallow basin, where the stream continues where kayakers and canoers can enjoy the water. But at the waterfall itself, you can swim, at your own risk, for free. It's called Barton Springs, since a lot of people bring their dogs there, and it's probably my favorite place in Austin. You can paddle around in the shallow, cool water, dodging dogs and delightful people in 2 small swimsuits, at your own risk. My son took that to heart because while I initially just wanted to get my feet wet and stroll around in the shallow water, my 5-year-old son, well, he and I didn't bring our swimsuits, but he went straight to the drop-off of the shallow water and jumped right in. Being small and unable to swim, he immediately went under. But of course, I was close by, so I pulled him up. He laughed and immediately did it again, drenching us both. He did this repeatedly, like a pet gerbil who keeps jumping off the couch no matter how many times you try to get it to stop. And if he drowned, well, that's on me. He didn't, by the way. I wish more places like this existed. More places where we're not fenced in by, you're not responsible enough to take care of yourself, safety procedures. Yes, a modicum of safety is required if you want to make a profit, but this is city property. The rocks are slippery. Deal with it. What do you want us to do? Clean the rocks? It's a stream. Go to a real pool if you have a problem. The sense of community, of coming together around nature, of being allowed to be an adult. That was something at Barton Springs I wish we had more of. It's a shocking contradiction that in this government-owned property, I felt more free than I did at Disneyland. I want more places like this. So I applaud you, Austin, and I love you for the baffle-lighting joy of Barton and Barton Springs.